Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Gunsmith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling. So, like I said, I'm gonna talk about Raw because I just saw the last part of Raw. So I know it's been a while, but you know what? Because pretty much the first draft pick we got, basically, the Street Profits are going to SmackDown, which I kind of didn't want them to go, but I'm glad they're going because they're gonna have a little bit more competition on the Blue brand, which means they got Shinsuke Nakamura. They got Shinsuke and Cesaro. I mean Shinsuke and Cesaro. I think and Lucha House Party, so that's gonna probably change it up a bit. Because on Raw, they really just had Andrade and Angel Garza, and then the thing was like, I'm glad they went there. Then we got Keith Lee and Braun on Raw, which is I think Keith Lee and Braun on Raw because they're literally there. So I think he's on Raw or SmackDown because I saw him I think he's on Raw, and the thing is like I'm okay with here's the thing. I'm okay with Aleister Black going to SmackDown because he really needs to do something. Kevin Owens is still on Raw because he didn't go. I don't think he went to SmackDown with him because they're doing that rivalry. So I think they're probably gonna keep doing it. I think this is the end of the rivalry that was really good. Seth Rollins is going to Raw. AJ Styles and Matt Hardy AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy are on Raw, which is good because I really kind of want to see a rivalry with them for a title, like for a main title. I'm hoping maybe the WWE title at some point because I kind of want something to happen with them. I'm just a little disappointed, guys, because like I said, a lot of good picks are good. I love that Bianca Belair and the Street Profits are actually going to be able to do something because I think they're going to be the most dominant. Like basically, her if she ends up winning the title from Bailey, because I really think that's going to end up happening with her because I think she's going to want to get into a rivalry with Bailey and Sasha because I really like that. I don't like Charlotte Flair going to being on Raw doesn't surprise me because they're not doing nothing with her, and I'm really kind of feeling like what are they doing with Shayna and Nia because I feel like they're not doing nothing. I'm glad that she got an elimination for the 40 woman battle royal, but it's like they really don't want to push her, and surprisingly Lana won the match. Angel no. Angel Garza and Andrade had a singles match, so they're still rival. They're fighting with each other, causing Zelina did not really care. Zelina, I don't even think she's ever gonna get a chance to get the title shot. She should have been in the match regardless. She actually should have been in the match, sadly. And I don't know if they're really trying to push Lana to make her champion so she can have her championship moment, which would be fine at next week. But I really think they should have did that Hell in a Cell. I really do because I just feel like they're not doing what they're supposed to do. I'm being honest, guys. Because like I said, Raw was great. I love the Miz and Morrison. I love that Lars Sullivan is actually part of Raw. I love the fact that he's still on Smack. Well, he's part of SmackDown officially because he's got to fight Jeff Hardy. But this is the thing, man. I love the guy. I do. And I'm hoping they do something with him. And let him just go, let him go to town. Let him go to town on Random. Let him go to town on Seth Rollins. Let him just go to town. Let him go to town. Just let him go to town. Even with Murphy, I'm hoping without Buddy Murphy, because even if he goes to SmackDown, he's probably not gonna do the whole thing with it. Like the story is working out because it's on SmackDown, but it's gonna have a bigger. I think it might have just a big of a draw. I'm just like, you know what? This draft could have been so much better if they let NXT get involved. And I don't know. Like, I don't know what Raw is really trying to do. That's what's making me frustrated. And, like, it was great, but I'm just like, the draft was lame. I was more happy about Braun Strowman and Keith Lee because they're actually a lot of potential rivalry right there. That's a big rivalry they're going to have. But the thing I want is the thing I want with The Fiend, I kind of want The Fiend and Drew to get into it. Because I'm glad they got The Fiend. So The Fiend and Alexa Bliss can do something together, which that gives us a lot of good potential for storyline. And then it's like, like I said, guys, it's not bad. But here's my thing, though. Like, they're trying to do something with the brand. Or they're trying to do something at some point with everybody else, with all the women. And I'm just like, you know what? They're still not doing anything with Shayna and Nia Jax because I just feel like Lana and Natalia cannot be tag team champions. It just doesn't work. Them being bad guys don't work. It doesn't work. Because I like Liv Morgan. I like Ruby Riott. I like them being a part of something or actually trying to be a force. I like Carmella's actually on SmackDown being untouchable. But if she's going to end up going for the title with Bianca Belair, because I think that's going to work and that's going to be like a fantastic rivalry because that's going to bring something in. But realistically, it was a waste of a pick. I really think Triple H should be like, well, can I let some of my guys in? Because I really feel like they're not going to call them up at all because NXT is trying to build their brand to what it is. And people coming back from the main roster to go to NXT is kind of causing a lot of dysfunction. Like I said, guys, it's not bad, but it's not good either. Like, it's just mega, not crap, but it's just mega, like, it's not working. And I just feel like if they're gonna do something, they might as well do it because, like I said, it wasn't like I said. Raw was great. I just feel like they could have did something more with the draft. I don't even think Raw or SmackDown won and all. I think this draft was another dud. I think it was another dud because they didn't put anybody from NXT and like Akira Tozawa, which is a great pick, but he's not doing anything. Drew Gulak is not doing anything. That's the sad part. He's gonna end up being doing less because the Intercontinental title is held by Sami Zayn. For God's sake, they don't even know what to do with him. And that's super sad. Because I'm like, dude, with all the stuff they're really trying to push with the brand I'm really kinda mad about, they could have went the whole different way. And I'm just like, bro, if NXT would have got a big, like, they would have got a big draw. It would have been a massive draw for Rhea to come out. It would have been a massive draw for Velveteen Dream because everybody loves Velveteen Dream. Everybody likes Kushida because I really think he should be on main roster ripping it. Because I feel like I feel like even with the 24/7 title, it's not really making like Raw's not really making headlines only with Drew and Randy. That's it, and Keith Lee and Braun. That's really it. Because they're not doing anything. They're not trying to do anything. And that's kind of sad because realistically, if they're really trying to make this money or if they're really trying to do this thing, because like I said before, I don't hate it. I'm just looking at it like this. That I think that they really should have pushed. Like I'm saying, even with Charlie Caruso, I don't mind Elias. I don't mind him. But realistically, it's these freaking. It's like this wasted time. It's a massive waste of time. Like they literally had. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you this. Like this is my final piece. It's a Raw. Like this is my final piece. I feel that the draft had no conscience, no singular vision. Steph didn't know what she already, because they already showed it on the cards. And the thing is, if they were really trying to push all these people in here and getting Otis to be on SmackDown and Tucker to be on Raw, why would you break up tag teams like that? Why would you make them switch belts, knowing that you got two tag teams that are ending up going to Raw? Like Raw, they won the Raw. Of course, New Day gonna win the Raw Tag Team Champions because they're facing the same bloody people. They're gonna be facing Bobby. They're gonna be facing Bobby Roode and Garza and Andrade, and then they're gonna probably because they're not gonna find anybody like a new tag team unless somebody from NXT gets drafted like Imperium or Breezango. And I'm just like, what's the point? Because that's what I'm saying. The draft had no conscience. The draft had no conscience again this year. And what we're gonna get this year between probably we're gonna get stuff with Drew McIntyre, which I don't mind. He needs somebody else to fight. And I want somebody to go. I really want the Fiend to get involved with Drew. I'm just hoping Bray wants to get involved with him. I really do. Because I feel like he's going to get involved with Randy and like he's going to pop up at Hell in a Cell. Like it's going to be a massive brawl. It's going to be a massive pop. It's going to work out very well. And this is the thing. I like Alexa Bliss because I'm liking that she's kind of going with the Fiend. I like they're kind of building something with the Fiend because I like the fact that they're trying something with her. I'm just hoping at some point that they do something crazy. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.